Alright, so let me just turn that. The counterweight, or whatever it's called, hits the bottom of the piston right there. And if I go the other way, I think something else hits. Where is it? Maybe the rod on the sleeve? What's going on? What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into another video. I'm over here at the house with Khalid's in the back. He's doing a little work from home, and I am doing a little work on the Devcon motor that you guys saw a couple of videos ago. I'm gonna set this down and just flip it back on its correct side. That way you can see the Devcon. And a lot of people have been asking about this, why I haven't posted recently on this specific build. And to be honest with you, it's because there's quite a bit of modification that needs to be done to do it how I want to have my block set up. So here you can see the Devcon concrete or liquid metal insert that I was able to do on the engine. So that's already pretty much set to go. Right now what I am doing, and I just got done doing for the first piston, is modifying the skirt. So right here, this is the regular dimple that comes already in the cast of the skirt. But like right here, we have to modify the side of the skirt to be able to clear the stroke on the crank. I also have to modify right there. Basically just shave it down a bit. So, I thought I dropped something. So it could clear the counterweights on the crankshaft right here, since this is an Eagle crankshaft, and we're using high compression YCP pistons that I bought online on eBay actually. And I'm also using a Manly rod for this setup. I'll get one right here just to show you. And these are actually Manly rods out of a B16. So this is a 95mm B series crank, which mimics the Prelude 88 to 91, I think, which is the B21 crank. So with my compression, rod to stroke ratio, crank, and the bore on the engine, it should be between a 2.1 and a 2.2. So that's the specifics of how I want to set up my motor. Obviously there's a lot of modification, which is what I'm doing right now. Like I said, the piston, and for the block itself, something we just noticed as well. I'm gonna flip this back over and show you guys real quick. And no, I don't have my engine stand with me. I know I really should be doing this on an engine stand, but it's all right. If you see right in here, that little bump, it's not a bump, it's kind of like if it was hit in. That's where I need to notch the bottom of the sleeve, the stock sleeve, so I can clear the rod, since this is a hybrid type combination that needs to be cleared or notched on both sides, up the bottom and the top, and done to each of the cylinder holes or cylinders. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm losing my train of thought. I don't know. So basically that's a whole bunch of modification we have to do. For those of you who wondered about me sandpapering the block after I did the Devcon and everything, obviously the block went to the machine shop and had the whole deck surface as well as my head, the cylinder head. So that's not gonna be an issue. Although now that we are notching the block again for the sleeves and everything, it's gonna have to be cleaned thoroughly. That way there's no metal shavings within the crankcase of the engine or the oil passages as well. So we're gonna make sure that that's all good, said and done before we do anything. Right now I have to run to Harbor Freight because obviously we were cutting the pistons, and pistons, like anything in a rotating assembly, needs to be matched from side to side. So I'm gonna run over there real quick. I think Khalid's is gonna stay here. What's that?
My car's blocking your truck.
Oh, you want me to move your car real quick?
No, take it.
Take the RX-8?
Sure, why not?
Boy!
Have fun.
That's a given. So I just got this little digital scale. It reads up to 5,000 grams or 11 pounds, and it's accurate up to 1 gram. So this should be more than accurate enough to measure out the pistons. I also got some sandpaper so I can deburr the edges, and some batteries for the scale itself so I don't have to have it plugged in and I can move it around with me. And now cruise back home.
There you go.
You know it's always a blast to drive. Keys?
Yep.
Oh yeah, thanks dude. Yeah, so this one actually is a little bit larger than what I expected, but it works perfectly because it's down to 1 gram of accuracy up to 5,000 grams, like I explained earlier in the clip, you can Harbor Freight. And yeah, it should be good to go. Little batteries for it, as well as some 500 grit to deburr the sides of the piston. And time to get cutting again, right?
Nice.
Cut it. So this right there is 341 grams, the modified piston. And this is all gonna be taken care of, obviously. And this is not OEM, but the YCP without having been touched. 343 grams. So the 2 gram difference is almost nothing. Not to say that it's not going to be matched. Obviously, we're going to match them, but just goes to show you that the little bit of amount of material that we took off here just to clear the crank and everything isn't going to be a drastic change from a regular piston to a modified piston. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same. I think I'm going to set up the time lapse while I do this, just so I don't want to do a super long video on it. It's pretty self-explanatory. We are using the tools that we use to port the cylinder head. And this is basically just a regular die grinder along with, what's this called, little porting bit. This is a sanding one that I got off of Summit Racing. And then over here we have the carbide bit. So this is gonna give the rough cut, and then we're gonna clean it up with the sandpaper bit just to give it that final finish. After that, we'll do the 500 grit sandpaper just to take any edges off and go from there. Got some packages?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. What do we have here? Got a few packages, actually. Woo! Let me open these up real quick. All right, so a little break from all that modification. First package is from El Mamel Tech, Manuel Gonzalez. Thank you so much. We were supposed to meet up at Honda Day. Unfortunately, because of the hurricane issues and whatnot, a lot of the roads leading up to that area in Maryland were actually blocked off for evacuation. So we weren't able to go up, and it wouldn't have been a safe drive for myself or everybody else joining me. So we decided not to go. He actually was kind enough to send me a few things, so we're gonna open this up. I have no idea what's in here, but anything that a subscriber can provide to me, from thank you through Instagram or keep up the work or something, even if it's good work or bad work, means a lot from you guys. And I'm so happy to see this. Let's see what we got. First thing first. Oh snap, it's the Spoon S2000 with like a Honda Day poster. I love this, this is so cool. Is this a sticker? No, it's a poster little thing. I like this a lot. You check it out, bro? What do you think? That's nice, isn't it? Heck yeah, I'm gonna put this right there. Probably gonna put it up somewhere in my room. Whew. We got a little Honda Day lanyard, H-Day. Let's see what else. H-Day license plate. And an H-Day phone grip. I've been meaning to get one of these. I see everybody that has them, and they're actually really cool. You like put them on your phone with a little adhesive, and you pop it out, and it's like a little stand. Not a stand, but like you put your fingers on it. Especially with recording everything on my phone, this is gonna be super awesome. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it a lot. I really appreciate it, and you're always giving me kind words and motivation, and couldn't do it without people like you always sort of showing support. Okay. And now I have something else, which, to be honest with you, I'm not sure what this box is. But I'm gonna open it up real quick. Let's see what's inside of the box. Another box. Actually, a couple other boxes. Dude, are these the coils for the Tundra? So my Tundra developed a little misfire, and I ordered coils, I think, yesterday? Yeah, they're the coils. Dude, it said shipping was gonna be on Tuesday or Wednesday. Today's Friday. I ordered them Thursday last night? Or Thursday yesterday morning. The coils are already here.
Remember my snap from yesterday?
That's some freaking shipping right there. Yeah, I saw your snap that you were like expecting a couple things and not everything came.
Nothing. I was supposed to have some stuff between Wednesday and today. Which the other stuff's supposed to arrive today because it just shipped yesterday.
Okay.
And it was like it didn't come out of my account for the longest time. Meanwhile, third thing I ordered was, you know, the shift boot, and it was telling me, okay, the shift boot's not supposed to arrive till like next Tuesday through Friday or like sometime in October.
And that was the first thing that came.
First thing that came yesterday.
Yo, it's funny how like shipping always does stuff like that. It didn't even mark my eBay notification that it was shipped or anything, so that's quite interesting. But I'm super happy with what you gave me, Manuel. I really appreciate you, bro. And I'm happy that I can fix my misfire now. And I have one more package that actually came in yesterday, and I was gonna do a full unveiling of it on another video, but I'm gonna do a preview of it right now and then do a full another video for it as well. All right, you guys know how much I love the Lexan from my car. YNS just hooked it up with what I think is a passenger and driver side in a tinted version. I'm gonna open this up real quick because the rest of the car, except for the driver side and passenger side, is 20% tint for the Integra. And I also just tinted the windshield, as you guys saw in like 3 or 4 videos ago, or actually more, maybe like 5 or 6. Anyways, Vincent from Attention to Mobile Detailing did the tint for the windshield on the glass that I have there, and I was wanting to have passenger and driver side door windows tinted since when I originally ordered it a while ago, I got the clear one. So if this is what I think it is, oh, I love getting this. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to check out the description. I always have YNS's information down below. They're a great company, not only with a wonderful product, with great fitment and everything, but the customer service is something that you can't get on any other company. There's a few other Lexan companies overseas and whatnot that do offer some products with super late shipping. Not to knock them or anything, I understand they're a lot farther from us, but super late shipping. I tried getting a hold of them a couple years ago, and actually 2 years ago when I wanted to do Lexan originally, and you don't get the same quality response that you get from Yvette and Stevie at YNS. So make sure to head over there. Even if you don't want to buy something right now, make sure to check out their products on their Instagram or on their Facebook. Even if you're not a Lexan person, check out their Instagram because they're always posting pictures of race cars, and if you're into cars like that and you want to see some cool pictures, make sure to check them out as well. Woo! We got 2 windows here. DC 20%. As you can see right there, it's probably backwards because of the camera. But this is awesome. You can see it's tinted right. I don't know if the camera picks it up too much, but it's got like a tint shade. It's gonna look so much better. Another thing that I did when I first installed the Lexan, on the doors, I painted the borders on the outside, and I really don't like how it looks. They then advised me to paint it on the inside, and it's kind of hard to pick up in the middle of the day, but the inside painted borders look so much cleaner than the outside painted borders, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint it on the inside for these that just came in. So this is the clear, and then that's the 20%. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera, but it's a night and day difference in person, as well as if you're looking from inside of the car, you can see a lot less sun comes in from the back, obviously, because it's tinted. So huge thank you to you guys at YNS. I can't appreciate it enough. And Mamel Tech, thank you so much for what you sent, a little care package, and eBay, thanks for sending the coils on time. But we're gonna get back to modifying the pistons. I'm almost done with the 4th one, just doing the rough cut with the carbide bit, and then I'm gonna continue with the sandpaper bits. Hey bro, what time is it? Well, I got an hour left before I have to go to work, so I'll get some work done here. All right, so the sandpaper was very effective on the smaller stuff. Now I'm coming to find out that on the larger ridges, the sandpaper obviously isn't gonna be enough. So just with a regular knife, since I don't have a deburring knife, you just give it kind of an angle, like if you were peeling something. I know it's kind of a bad way to describe it, but you kind of just go like this, and it just knocks off the burr and leaves a clean place, or a clean edge. The key of it is you want to make sure that you can't catch anything with your nail or physically feel anything with your finger of anything that would be able to catch with something else. Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the video for today. Just got ready for work. I'm about to head out in a few minutes. Over here we have the finished product of all the machined or the modified pistons, with the skirts being cut down on the sides as well as this opening right here. So all 4 of these are now going to be able to fit the crank that we have. I'm actually going to end the video and not do the notching of the sleeves just because I don't think I'll be able to do it tomorrow or tonight. And I know that a lot of you guys have been wondering if I could do more content consistently, like 2 or 3 times, or like 3 or 4 times a week, rather than doing like 2 uploads a week. So I'm going to be trying my best to try to do smaller videos with a little bit less content, but more explaining and more like behind the scenes of it. So let me know what you think about that. I know there's a few people that have been asking for it, but I want to get everybody's opinion as well. I can't say thank you enough to YNS Lexan, as well as everybody who's shown the support in the last couple months. Really appreciate it a lot. I'm going to leave everything for the next video. Make sure to check out all the information in the description down below about all the social medias. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and have a good one.